Welcome to the 2017 Bud Grant Fantasy Football League Selection Show. Two things will take place. First, we'll do a draw for the division placements. We'll do a redraw this year. It's been 4 years or 5 since we've done that. Secondly, the draft order. So the first thing we'll do, we'll take the hearts, and each person will be represented by a heart randomly, and we'll draw 4 divisions. Now, the defending champions, Bob in the Tom Landry and David in the Walter Payton, they won't be redrawn. They'll get to represent and defend their divisions. So we'll draw alphabetically to start, and the first one is Chapman. He will be represented by the 5. Kapla, Homebrew Crew, will be represented by the 3. But he won't be in the first draw. Then the deuce is Chris, and Chuck is the 8. David is the 7. He will be set aside as well. Jeff is the 10. John is the 9. Craig is the 4. Powell is the ace, and Tim is the 6. Ace and 6. Okay, so as I mentioned, Bob and David get set aside. Everyone else gets turned over. Next up, the 9 and 10 can be set to the side. Ace through 8 represent the 8 slots that we need to fill. Basically, ace 2, 3, 4 will go into the Tom Landry. 5, 6, 7, 8 will go into the Walter Payton. First draw is the 10. That is Jeff. Jeff will go into Walter Payton. Then the next one is the 5, that is Purple. Purple will go into Tom Landry, Bob and Bob. Then we have the 9, that is John. John will go into Walter Payton. Next one is the 2, that's Chris. Chris is in the Tom Landry. And then we have, who's next? 8, Chuck. Chuck is 4. That's Tom Landry. And then we have Ace. That's Powell. Powell is Walter Payton. And then we have 6, Tim. Tim is Tom Landry. And the last one is the 4, that's Craig. Craig is Walter Payton. Craig. All right, so next item, the draft order. Remember, right? 1 through 5 is Chris, Chuck, Bob, Craig, and Jeff. 6 through 10 is David, Bob, Kapla, Killer, John, and Powell. Here's Bob and David. And then we need Tim is the 6. And we need John is the 9. And we need Powell, who is the ace, for the 6 through 10 draws. The draw for the 6 through 10 spot. So bring the 9 and 10 in. And we need 7, 8, and 6. Okay, so those will be set aside. So here we have the 5 for 6 through 10. Set them over here. Mix them up. The 6 through 10. Slots. And we'll go this way. We'll pick a team. 3 is Kapla. Kapla will get the number 10 pick. Next one is the 7. That is David. David gets the number 9. The next one is the 9. That is John. John is 7. Next one is 6. That is Tim. Tim is 8. And then the last one is Pau. Pau is 6. Okay, so those are done. Next one, we've got the remaining teams over here, and we have Ace 2, 3, 4, 5 representing the draft picks order. Okay, here we go. First one is 4. That is Craig. Craig is going to be drafting 4th. Next one is 2. That's Chris. Chris is drafting 3rd. Next one is 5. That is Purple, or Bob C. He's drafting number 5. And the last two, 8, that's Chuck. Chuck is drafting 2. And that leaves the number 1 pick to Jeff. See how that's done? So here we got Jeff, Chuck, Chris, Craig, Bob, Pau, John, Tim, David. That is it. We will see you next Saturday.